So this right here is a food explosion product photography image that I just created using Gemini AI. If you're running a restaurant, cafe, bakery, or any kind of food business, especially if you sell food products with fillings or stuffings, this marketing style can be extremely powerful. These types of visuals grab attention instantly, and they work incredibly well on social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook ads, and even food delivery listings. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how you can create a professional-looking food explosion image like this using Gemini AI based on your own product. First things first, let's open Gemini. I'm using the desktop version here, but you can absolutely do the same thing using the Gemini app on your phone. The process is almost identical. Once Gemini is open, click on the plus button, choose Upload Files, and select the food photo that you want to work with. In my case, I'm using a photo where the fillings are clearly visible, and I strongly recommend you do the same. AI doesn't actually know what ingredients are inside your food unless it can visually see them. So the clearer your fillings or stuffings are, the better and more accurate the final image will be. This is the image I'm going to use for this example. I'll simply copy it, then right-click and paste it directly into Gemini. After that, I'm going to paste a prompt that I've already prepared for you. This prompt will be available in the description below. So you can just copy and paste it without worrying about writing everything from scratch. Now, inside this prompt, there are only two things you really need to customize. The first one is the background color. By default, the prompt tells Gemini to choose the most appropriate or relevant background color based on your food product, which usually works very well. But if you want, you can manually set a color like black, white, red, yellow, green, blue, or anything that matches your brand. The second thing you can customize is the aspect ratio or image size. In this case, I'm using a 3:4 ratio, which works great for social media posts, but you can easily change this depending on where you plan to post the image. Once the prompt is ready, click on Tools, make sure image generation is enabled, and then select either Thinking or Pro mode. These two options use Gemini's more advanced models, which produce much better image results. I recommend avoiding the fast option if you want the best quality. After that, just send the message and wait for Gemini to generate the image. Now, it's important to understand that this first prompt only creates the food explosion image itself. It does not add any text, headlines, or call to action yet. It's purely focused on transforming your original food photo into a professional to that high-impact food explosion product photography image. As you can see, the result already looks pretty good. If you don't like the outcome, you can always hit the redo button and generate a completely different version. Gemini usually gives you a noticeably different result each time. Once you're happy with the image, we move on to the second prompt, which is where we turn this image into a full marketing poster. Again, this second prompt will also be available in the description below. I'll paste it into Gemini, and this time I can customize a few more things. I can choose the text color, which is optional, but I'm going with white because it usually stands out well. Then I can add a headline, which is the main text at the top of the image. For this example, I'll use something simple like crunchy filling. Below that, I can add a call to action, and I'll use something short and catchy like roll with it. I'll keep the same settings as before, send the message, and wait another 20 to 30 seconds while Gemini edits the image and adds the text. And here we go. This is the final result. Honestly, this looks like something you'd see in a professional food ad or social media campaign. And again, if you're not satisfied, you can always regenerate it until you get a version you really like. If you're happy with the image, you can click the download button to get the full resolution version and start using it for your marketing right away. One thing you might notice is the watermark. If you want to remove it, there are several options. You can use tools like Canva or Photoshop, and it's also possible to use Gemini itself to remove the watermark. That's how you can create a professional-looking food explosion marketing image using Gemini AI, perfect for promoting your restaurant or food business online. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day ahead.